Good morning. Thanks for joining me for Morning Manna. So, God bless you this day. May the Lord be magnified. Some readings today from the Gospel of John, and then a question. Why did God choose me? Why did He choose you also? But from the Gospel of John, chapter 13, verse 1. Now, before the feast of the Passover, when Jesus knew that his hour had come, that he should depart from this world, to the Father, having loved his own who were in the world, he loved them to the end. The Apostle John writes that. John, who had traveled with Jesus as one of the 12, and in fact as one of the inner circle of three, along with Peter and James, and in fact acknowledges himself as the one who Jesus loved. And John is writing this, observing this in this Passover week, as Jesus is going to head to the cross in a few hours from the time that John 13 is portraying. But then in John 15, here we have the words of Jesus. In John 15, verse 9, as the Father loved me, I also have loved you. Abide in my love. If you keep my commandments, you will abide in my love, just as I have kept my Father's commandments and abide in his love. These things, Jesus says in John 15, these things I've spoken to you, that my joy may remain in you, and that your joy may be full. This is my commandment, that you love one another as I have loved you. Greater love has no one than this, than to lay down one's life for his friends. You are my friends if you do whatever I command you. No longer do I call you servants, for a servant does not know what his master is doing, but I have called you friends. For all things that I heard from my Father I've made known to you. You did not choose me, but I chose you. And Jesus continues on in John 15 and 16. He continues on there. But I just want to camp now for a moment on that 16th verse. Just the first part of it. You did not choose me. This is Jesus talking. You did not choose me, but I chose you. Now, here's the $64 million question. Why did God choose me? And for that matter, why did God choose you? Well, let's go back to Deuteronomy chapter 7. Why did he choose us specifically? What was he thinking? Did he see something in me that was extra special? That I'm kind of a step above, and you're a step above a person or two? Why did he do that? Well, in Deuteronomy 7, this is one of the great things about seeing the whole counsel of Scripture. In Deuteronomy 7, the Lord did not set his love on you, nor choose you because you were more in number than any other people. Well, that's kind of discouraging, isn't it? I'm not any more special than any other people. But because, so here's why he chose us, but because the Lord loves you. Why did he choose you? Because he loves you. He doesn't love you because he just loves you, and he chose you. He loves you, and because he would keep the oath which he swore to your fathers. The Lord has brought you out with a mighty hand, redeemed you from the house of bondage. Is there any other greater bondage than sin itself? The house of bondage, from the hand of Pharaoh, the king of Egypt. Just as it was true for Israel, it's true for us. The Lord chose us. Why? Because he loves us. Because he loves us. It's that simple. God is love. Jesus, Son of God, member of the Trinity, of course, God himself, Jesus, he chose us. Just bask in that today. May the Lord be magnified. God bless you. Merry Christmas and Maranatha.